This is the physical infrastructure of Hastings, Minnesota. But trying to navigate the digital version of this town, finding out who is hiring right now or what the lunch special is remarkably difficult. For decades, the local newspaper handled this. If someone had an update, they wrote it down, and a machine like this printed it in one centralized place. Thousands of U.S. newspapers have shuttered since 2005. By 2023, they were closing at a rate of more than 2 per week. The tools to deliver the news disappeared, but the job did not. Communities still need a daily flow of practical updates to function. Social media was expected to step in and automatically organize local life. Instead, it scattered it. A job opening sits unread in an email. A local event gets buried in a private Facebook group. Small business owners end up treating community updates as an exhausting chore, because drafting a post feels like launching a formal marketing campaign. Algorithms are designed to capture and hold your attention, but a local timeline needs utility. When a town relies on a chaotic, multi-directional network to share a simple road closure or a shift change, the pipeline breaks. Communities do not need another endless feed. They need a system actually built to process their specific signals. That system is Local Pigeon, the operating system behind HastingsNow.com. It starts by lowering the barrier to entry. Local businesses get a private update link. They don't have to worry about graphic design or formatting a public-facing post. If it is easier to speak than type, they can record a soundbite. It's a 30-second voice note that captures the natural warmth of a business owner talking directly to a customer. For details people need to act on, there is the local update. This requires structured, actionable facts, specific job titles, event dates, expiration limits, and clear links. Before any of this goes live, the process stops. HastingsNow staff manually review every submission. This review gate blocks algorithmic noise and catches awkward drafts. It guarantees that when residents check the page, they are looking at verified facts they can trust. Once verified, those updates are published to a public bulletin board. This creates a centralized interface. A 30-second voice update about a lunch special and a structured text alert about a hiring fair funnel through the review gate and stack cleanly side by side. The most timely items are then curated into a secondary signal called the Local 10, giving the town a clear summary of what matters today. This design stops asking the social media question, "What should we post today?" and instead asks, "What should Hastings know right now?" Organizing local information is about to become an urgent technical requirement. Google is currently testing AI-first search experiences that replace the classic list of blue links with AI-generated answers. This relies on generative engine optimization, or GEO. When artificial intelligence scrapes an unstructured social media rant, it fails to understand it. When it reads a clean, categorized grid of facts, it understands the answer. To trust that answer, the AI requires strict factual parameters. It needs to know who is sending the update, what is happening, where it is located, and when it occurs. If a small town leaves its data scattered across unstructured platforms, AI search engines will not be able to read it. The town will simply be bypassed and erased from digital view. A local information system can only survive if it has a lasting business model. As Knight Foundation President Alberto Ibargüen noted regarding the local news crisis, you cannot be independent if you are not sustainable. By acting as a highly organized data system, Local Pigeon creates value. Businesses, civic organizations, and academic researchers can partner with a platform that actively clears the friction out of community communication. Over months and years, these simple inputs aggregate. They build a living, searchable record of what the businesses and residents in the area are actually doing. That is the concept behind the Local Pigeon name. A pigeon is a messenger. It is not flashy. It has small wings, but it executes a massive job. True digital resilience for a community does not come from turning every resident into a full-time content creator. It comes from human knowledge, strictly organized and delivered exactly where it needs to go.